Greetings to all. Let us thank God. My dear children, today's thought: be a warrior, not a worrier. Be attentive and be happy. Dear children, today's topic is sentence pattern. Sentence pattern is an arrangement of words in a sentence. My dear children, we have to know 5 words to identify the sentence pattern. The words are subject, verb, object, complement, adjunct. Dear children, subject, verb, object, complement, adjunct are the important words. Subject. Subject is the person or thing that does something. We use capital S to indicate the subject. Example: Mala likes sweets. In this sentence, Mala is the doer. So, Mala is the subject. Subject is the answer for the question who. Let us take the above sentence. Mala likes sweets. Who likes sweets? Mala. Mala is the answer for who. So, it is the subject. Let us see some more example. Kala bought a pen. Who bought a pen? Kala. So, Kala is the subject. Verb. Verb is a word that expresses an action or state of being. We use capital V to indicate the verb. Example: Mala likes sweets. Likes is the word that expresses an action. Likes is the verb here. Next, Kala bought a car. Bought is the action word. So, bought is the verb. Next example, the car is new. In this sentence, the word is expresses the state of being. So, is the verb. Object. A person or thing that receives the action of a verb is called object. We use capital O to indicate the object. Object is the answer for the question what or whom. Example: Mala likes sweets. What does Mala like? Sweets. Sweets is the object. Next example, Kala bought a car. What did Kala buy? A car. A car is the object. Objects are two types: direct object, indirect object. If the object answers the question what, it is called the direct object, DO. If the object answers the question whom, it is called the indirect object, IO. Example: John gave me a gift. What did John give? A gift. So, it is the direct object, DO. To whom did John give? Me. Me is the answer. So, me is the indirect object, IO. Next, Kiran sent a present to his brother. What did Kiran send? A present. So, it is the direct object. To whom Kiran sent? To his brother. So, to his brother is the indirect object. Complement. Complement is a word or a phrase that is used after linking verbs such as be and become. Be verbs are is, was, are, were. Capital C is used to denote complement. Example: Nalan is smart. The word smart comes after the linking verb is. So, smart is the complement. Adjunct. Adjunct are adverbials that answers the questions how, when, where, why. We use capital A to denote the adjunct. Example: Helen came late. When did Helen come? Late. Late is the answer for the question when. So, it is an adjunct. Next example, the dog barked heavily. How did the dog bark? Heavily. So, heavily is an adjunct. Remember children, in sentence pattern, we use S for subject, V for verb, O for object, DO for direct object, IO for indirect object, C for complement, A for adjunct. Let us learn the basic sentence patterns with examples. First one, subject plus verb. Yes, we. Examples: the bell rang. She laughed. Kishore came. It has been raining. We are playing. In these sentences, the bell, she, Kishore, it, we are subjects. Rang, laughed, came, has been raining, are playing are verbs. Remember children, action words are verbs. Verbs follow the subjects. Rang, laughed, came, has been raining, are playing are action words. Next pattern, subject, verb, complement. Yes, we see. Examples: Martin is busy. None was good. Men are mortal. She became a doctor. Mary is a nurse. Dear children, in these sentences, Martin, none, men, she, Mary are subjects. Is, was, are, became, is, are verbs. Busy, good, mortal, a doctor, a nurse are complement. Complement words come after the linking verbs is and become. Without the words busy, good, mortal, a doctor, a nurse, these sentences won't give complete meaning. So, these are complements. The next pattern is subject, verb, object. Yes, we, wo. Examples: He opened the door. Hema cheated her friend. She ate an apple. All his workers respect him. Lada bought a book. In these sentences, he, Hema, she, all his workers, Lada are subjects. opened, cheated, ate, respect, bought are verbs. The door, her friend, an apple, him, a book are objects. Dear children, the next pattern is SVOC. Subject, verb, object, complement. We have a rule to remember. After the words make, made, call, called, find, found, keep, kept, admire, admired, we will get object plus complement formation. Examples: they made her angry. He called his friend a king. The judge found him guilty. Fear kept him silent. I admire her for courage. Next pattern is subject, verb, indirect object and direct object. SVIODO. Examples: I told them a joke. They sell him a ticket. Mother baked me a cake. He handed them a piece of paper. Mala promised us a delicious dinner. In these sentences, I, they, mother, he, Mala are subjects. Told, sell, baked, handed, promised are verbs. Them, him, me, them, us are indirect objects because these are the answers for the question whom. A joke, a ticket, a cake, a piece of paper, a delicious dinner are direct objects. These are the answer for the question what. Next pattern is subject, verb, adjunct. SVA. Examples: she lives in London. He came last week. Seema writes neatly. Mohan speaks fluently. The birds flew swiftly. In these sentences, she, he, Seema, Mohan, the birds are subject. Lives, came, writes, speaks, flew are verbs. In London is the answer for where. Last week is the answer for when. Neatly is the answer for how. Fluently, swiftly are the answers for how. So, in London, last week, neatly, fluently, swiftly are adjunct. Next pattern is subject, verb, object, adjunct. SVOA. Examples: he put his purse on the table. They are playing a match now. Malar visits the orphanage frequently. We wear cotton clothes in summer. In these sentences, he, they, Malar, we are subjects. Put or playing, visits, were are verbs. His purse, a match, the orphanage, cotton clothes are objects. On the table, now, frequently, in summer are adjunct. On the table is the answer for the question where. Now is the answer for the question when. Frequently is the answer for the question How? In summer is the answer for the question when. So these words are urgent. Let us know some other rare patterns. First one, verb plus object, VO. Examples: don't tell lies, close the door, open the window, take the book, leave the place. In these sentences, don't tell, close, open, take, leave are verbs. Lies, the door, the window, the book, the place are objects. Next pattern, verb plus complement, VC. Examples: be quiet, be attentive, be regular. In these sentences, be is the linking verb. So, the next words are the complement. Quiet, attentive, regular are complements. Next pattern is urgent, subject, verb. ASV. Examples: last week it rained. Last week is the answer for when, so it is urgent. It is the subject. Rained is the verb, so the pattern is ASV. Remember, children, don't think that all the first words are subject. Sometimes urgent or verb may be at first. Let us do an exercise. Identify the sentence pattern in the following sentences. Mohan wrote a poem. Mohan is the subject. Wrote is the verb. What did Mohan write? A poem. So, a poem is the object. The pattern for the sentence Mohan wrote a poem is SVO. Remember, children, we have to use S for subject, V for verb, O for object. Next sentence, the rose is beautiful. The rose is the subject. Is the linking verb. Beautiful comes after the linking verb is. So, beautiful is the complement. The rose is beautiful. SVC is the pattern of this sentence. Remember, children, complement gives complete meaning to the sentence. Without the complement beautiful, we won't get meaning for the sentence. The rose is. It is not a complete sentence. We want a word to complete it. That is complement. Next sentence is the child cried loudly. The child, subject, cried, verb. How did the child cry? Loudly. So loudly is an adjunct. The pattern is SVA. Next sentence is birds fly. Birds. is the subject. Fly is the verb. The pattern is yes, we. Next sentence is the sun appears bright in afternoon. The sun, subject. Appears, verb. Bright, urgent. In afternoon, urgent. Bright is the answer for the question how. In afternoon is the answer for the question when. So, the pattern is yes, we, ye. Next sentence is suddenly they heard a cry. Suddenly is the answer for the question when. So it is an urgent. They is the answer for the question who. So it is the subject. Heard is the action word. So it is verb. A cry is the answer for what. So it is the object. The pattern is A, yes, we, wo. Next sentence is all the cows have been milked. In this sentence, all the cows is the subject. Have been milked is the verb. The pattern is subject verb. Yes, we. Dear children, I hope that all of you understood how to identify the patterns of the sentences. Worksheet will be sent based on this video. Complete and send it to your subject teacher's WhatsApp. Let us recall some important points. Sentence pattern is an arrangement of words in a sentence. We have to remember 5 words for that. Subject, verb, object, complement, adjunct. Subject is the person or thing. Verb is the action word. Object is the answer for what or whom. The answer for what is the direct object. The answer for whom is the indirect object. C comes after the linking verb be. Be verbs are is, was, or, were. And complement completes the sentence. Adjunct means adverbial phrases or adverbials. My dear children, life is beautiful. Enjoy it. Good luck. Thank you.